Hello, it's Amelia Bonner from the Liverpool Echo, and I'm here with Greg James. Greg, I know that the big weekend moves to a different city every single year, but what has been special about Liverpool this year?
I'm not just saying this because this is the Echo. I am so in love with this city.
Yeah.
I've had such a good time. I feel like I actually live here now because we've been up here for over a week, and we've been so welcomed.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Great places to go out. Everyone is. I love the sense of humour of everyone here. Everyone's really funny.
What have been some of your favourite bits that you've seen? Because I didn't know if you get much time to enjoy the city. Have there been any places like restaurants, clubs, anything you've enjoyed?
So we were hiding tickets all over the place. So we hid some tickets at Anfield, on the Liverpool Wheel, at Knowsley Safari Park, all over down by the docks and everything. So we were doing the show by the Museum of Liverpool. Best place for a night out we had a funny night out on Thursday at Dirty Nelly's.
Nice, okay.
Which we really liked.
Yeah.
It's just you can just stumble into a place and it's brilliant. Oh, we went to the Cavern. We had an amazing night at the Cavern as well, and we got showed around the dressing rooms and we saw where the biggest bands and the best artists in the world have been. It was very special. I love this city for its music and its sort of cultural heritage, and I'm not even a massive football fan, and I don't want to say it too loudly, but I am actually an Arsenal fan. But even for me, it actually made me like football more, because you sort of have to.
I was going to ask you, and this is probably the wrong question to the wrong man, but it's a big weekend here, but it's the biggest weekend ever for Liverpool as a city. Are you going to be sticking around for the parade tomorrow?
I'm actually not sticking around for the parade. No, I'm not. I've got one day off tomorrow, and I need to get home and see my family.
Fair. That's fair. You're allowed.
And try and get back into my real life. Although I sort of don't want to, but I do love any big sporting story, and I think it was so special that we were here. Well, I got here on Sunday night last week, and it was the last game at Goodison. Yeah. And just mates of mine who are Everton fans, they tell me how significant that is. And then this in the middle, and then tomorrow the big parade for Liverpool. It feels like a big celebration for the city.
It is. Yeah. Well, while we're talking all things Liverpool, you might be able to tell I'm not from here originally, and since moving to Liverpool, I've had to learn a whole new language, a whole new dictionary of Scouse slang.
Boss. All that.
Oh, you've already taken one of the questions, Greg.
Sorry.
Do you mind if we ask you a couple of words in Scouse slang to see if you know what they mean?
Course.
Okay, I've got my little crib sheet. Okay, so we've named this quiz Gregging in, or being a Greg.
Being a Greg.
Do you know what gegging in means?
Oh, gegging in. Yeah, I've heard about gegging in.
What do you?
I don't know what it means. I can't remember.
It's like inserting yourself where you're not wanted. So being a bit of a third wheel, or kind of like getting in people's business when you're not wanted.
Doesn't feel like a great thing. Like what Gregging in is basically just being a.
No, absolutely not. No,
right,
it's I suppose being a bit of an annoyance, but getting in the way.
Being an annoyance.
Yeah. Do you know what
that checks out.
Gregging in. Do you know what jarg means?
Jarg.
Like if I said to you, that's jarg.
That's bad?
It is bad.
Yeah, that's jarg.
It means something's kind of like fake or broken.
Oh, that's jarg.
Yeah, some synonyms you could use would be blag or plazzy.
What's plazzy?
So plazzy is more used if something's like fake, like a knockoff football kit would be like, that's a plazzy football kit, or someone's a plazzy scouser if they're pretending to be scouse but they're not scouse.
That's me this week.
A bit like me on this. Yeah. Do you know what your clobber is?
Clobber, clothes.
Clothes, fantastic, yeah.
What do you think of this clobber?
That's stunning clobber. You said just before we started recording that you had a little exclusive for me related to this self-esteem merchandise.
You know, I love self-esteem, so do you.
Huge fan.
She's playing later, and she's got a song called Cheers, which the lyric is, I'm going to swear, guys.
We can bleep it, it's fine.
I'm a sucker for a skinny mother. And during her live show, she has those inflatable wobbly men.
Yeah.
They have on like car garages and stuff. And I messaged her today to say, if you need a replacement skinny motherfucker, I'm around. And she said, come on, dance.
Incredible.
So I'm going to be on the stage with her.
You heard it here first, amazing.
I'm excited for that.
Okay, but back to the quiz.
Sorry, yes, the quiz, very important quiz.
If I was to say to you, I really like your gigs, what would that mean?
My gigs?
Your gigs.
Teeth?
It's a good guess. No, gigs are your glasses.
Oh.
And you do have some nice gigs. You took them off just before this. They're really nice.
I've got some good gigs.
Get a load of these gigs. Do you know who the Busies are?
The Busies?
The Busies.
No, what does that mean?
Quick, the Busies are coming.
Police?
Police, yeah.
Oh, the Busies.
If I said we need to go the Aussie, where would we be going?
The Aussie?
Yeah.
Toilet?
Hospital. Go in the Aussie.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Makes more sense.
Yeah. The Aussie. You can't really say that in an emergency though, can you?
It's quicker.
I guess so. But if someone's sort of like got an arm hanging off.
Yeah.
Need to get you to the Aussie.
Need to get to the Aussie.
Like, a bit more urgency, please.
Have you been working on your Scouse accent while you've been here?
Maybe.
If I was to say to you, your clothes are really amp wacky, what would that mean?
I would smile and say thanks very much.
You'd be wrong too.
No, I know, but I'd be too polite. And you're saying I'm dressed badly.
It means like outdated or like a bit like old-fashioned, out wacky. Okay. And then finally, if I was to say to you, what does that mean?
I think it just means come again, eh?
Yeah, a general expression of negativity is what I'd go with. So there you go. That was pretty good. For one weekend in Liverpool, that's pretty good.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
It's not offensive for me to
No,
if I was walking around gay.
Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Try it out a bit more.
More than main stage.
Try it on stage later.
Or when I'm introducing Mumford Sons.
Yeah.
Let's get bottled.
That's Greg James. Thanks.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.